I've taken Becky to one of the dodgiest looking camping car parks I could find, so stay tuned to find out why she may not be that happy.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. We're Becky and David, and these two are Elijah and Sunny. Together we make Sunny's Adventures. If you're new to our channel, we travel the UK and Europe in our A-class motorhome, sharing real family adventures and honest campsite reviews. If you love motorhome life, travel with kids and a bit of fun along the way, this is the channel for you.
We're heading even further south, but today's journey doesn't exactly get off to the best start.
We haven't got very far. We noticed that the reversing camera is not working, and David, being David, will not stop until it's fixed.
So the camera, it's stopped working. It comes up as if it's going to come on, but it's just black. So hopefully it's just a connection issue at the back. So these just pull out. They were quite easy to pull out. And then there's 4 torque bolts to take the unit out. So we'll have a look behind it, and fingers crossed it's nothing too serious, because it is hard without a camera on these things. So I'll be really peed off if I have to delve in a bit deeper. I've had the whole dash off, and unfortunately it's nothing this end I can see, so I'm not happy. Anyway, let's get set up and make the most of it. Our dodgy camera isn't going to spoil this adventure.
So we have arrived at the beach, well, kind of, in one massive camping car park, which is literally just a big empty car park. There's about 4 or 5 other people here. I'm not too sure, but I think I'd feel more comfortable if there was more people here, but because there's only 4 or 5 people here and 93 spaces, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be okay. But we did our shopping in an Aldi this time instead of like a Carrefour, and we spent half the amount, so that is the way to go. Shop in Aldi or Lidl while you're here. I think we spent about €70. We bought loads of stuff, whereas normally we just pop in for a few bits and it's about €100, so we will carry on doing that, and it's really nice stuff, so why not? We've had the whole journey and dinner taken up with David overthinking the rear view camera not working, but he seems to have got through it and he seems to be more positive now. But it was a nightmare. His brain, honestly, when something goes wrong, he just latches onto it and does not let go until he's found a solution or fixed it. So, but he's okay. He's over it, and he's on about buying a 360-degree camera now. So have an upgrade. Why not? Quite nice and close to the water. But do you think this is allowed or not?
People say size doesn't matter. Check out that for the water. Have I just taken Becky to the dodgiest park up in France? Stay tuned and let me know in the comments below. This could be a good night, or we might be moving. Our neighbours. There's 100 pictures here and there's 93 of them free, which is always a good sign. It gets 1.5 stars on Google. But we're here, and it's a bit rough looking, and there's people sleeping in their car over there, so but we don't care, because we are knobs and we're going to stay here. Plus, I've had enough of today with the bloody camera. That's really peed me off. We're going to do some exploring. Feels a bit better in here now. People are out having their dinner. It's just not a busy camping car park. I mean, it's huge, 100 bays. So we're going to try and explore and maybe walk down to the beach, because we're 1.2 miles away from it. It says online there's no bins, but there clearly is, so bonus. And because I'm a romantic, I've also picked a camping car park right next to the waste plant, where you drop, you know, like the recycling centre. Becky loves to recycle. Like your skateboarding though, check this out. Or biking. There's a really cool skate park opposite. So it's a Saturday night. Becky's just informed me it's a nudist beach, so we better hurry up. We might be in luck. Seeing some nudie bums. I have failed the children. I forgot to bring my money out with me. I haven't got enough to get them on the fun fair rides. So yeah, I'm in trouble with the kids. It's €5 for half an hour, but I've only got €5 on me, so not enough for both of them, frustratingly. But yeah, it's busier down this end. We thought the place was completely dead on a Saturday night, but there's lots going on. There's a restaurant, there's a fun fair behind it, there's like coffee bars and drinking bars and stuff. So we'll do a bit more exploring tonight, then slowly head back, let the boys just burn off some energy. Let's say we've had a 6-hour journey, it should have took 3 because of me, because I was trying to investigate why this camera wasn't working. So drama. To pay for the ride for the kids, I've only got €6 on me because I left my cash at the motorhome. And the lady, I told her, like, I've only got this, but she's given me 4 goes and 2 goes for the kids. So it's a gift from these guys here, so thank you so much. It's now live music directly opposite where we just were, so we'll see something good here. It says pop, rock and folk. You're cute, aren't you? Mischief managed. Time to head back to the motorhome. Got a firework display. The boys are enjoying it. We're going to get to bed after this fireworks display is finished. We must have just walked away from that just before it kicked off, so that's a shame, but we're here, we can see it, so it's lovely. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, as it's Sunday Father's Day here in France, but by the time this video comes out, it'll be beyond it. So here's a late Happy Father's Day from us. I've been treated to some Father's Day pyjamas, cards from the boys, and a little cake and a little repair hammer. Bash, 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 bash. What did you get? Peaceful night. I don't see what the complaints are all about. It was chilled here. A few more vans in overnight.
That's my game.
A really nice night last night as well with the music and the fireworks. We'll go down and explore again later tonight because there's a big stage further up the road where there might be some more stuff on. So let's do a little bit more exploring. Take the boys to the bike park so they can have a go on that. And I think I found another park, like a play park on the map. So subject to the weather not being too hot, we'll go do some exploring of that in the day.
Hey, there's one more ghost, but someone wants to go on this ride. There's another ride I want to go on. I'm going to go on a helicopter of Sunny.
That was Elijah and Tony's request for what they're going to do later. Father's Day sausages, whilst I'm dressed like a handsome boiled sweet.
Sausage!
Yep.
We're cooking sausage. Now it's a choo-choo train! Now we're going to go on it, but we have one more coin.
We're on an electric hookup here, and these camping car parks, if you check, you can see the amperage. I'll try and show you one on the screen so you can see what amperage the campsites have. They'll run this air fryer absolutely fine. That's been an absolute godsend, to be fair, hasn't it, Rebecca?
It has.
What has it been?
A godsend.
The sending of
God.
sausages. Are we going to be the last people here? That little Vauxhall Astra came back and it was over there, so they obviously had a lovely night in the car park here. Fair play to them. I think one disadvantage of probably where we parked is the wind's coming this way and the wastewater's over there on the Elson point, so you can sometimes get a whiff of poo. So yeah, I like to be romantic, and this is the kind of trips that I take my wife on and the kids to treat them something special.
Travelling in France in a motorhome really doesn't have to cost a fortune. Places like this camping car park prove that for around €15 a night you can have electric hookup, fresh water, waste disposal and a safe place to park. They might not always be the prettiest places to stay, but your motorhome is your little home on wheels. For us, the real holiday starts the moment we step outside to explore somewhere new, and that's exactly why the boys love every stop on this adventure.
We have the boys' chariot ready. and we're off to the beach. The beach was lovely last night. The sand was beautiful on your feet, so I expect it's going to be hot today. But it will be fun. We've got everything. We've got a picnic, lots of drinks, picnic blanket, umbrella. We're well away. A little bit further up the road, tiny walk, is a super U. Can't have a day without going in the supermarket. Washing machines also available.
Made it back down to Port La Nouvelle, where we're at the other end now, where they've got a big main stage. We could hear music last night that was not the same as the stuff we were listening to, so we wondered if it was there. Hopefully that'll be on tonight. You've got the tourist office, and then access straight to the beach promenade, and then down this way it looks like there's all restaurants, and back on that square where the stage is, they've got all the kids entertainment again, so probably one for later because it's way too hot right now, but we're going to find somewhere to have a drink, go have a play on the beach, and hopefully have a splash in the water too. Our commitment to the cause, we just dragged that festival trolley all the way across the sand just to get to a bar on the beach, because that's our commitment to cocktails. We have enjoyed multiple cocktails on the beach, and now we're getting back to the motorhome. It's very hot. The boys are fast asleep in their little carry wagon. We're back. Elijah's still asleep, but if you can see him in there. The boys gonna have a shower, and then we're gonna head back to the party because they've got music on tonight, because it's the festival of music, or the fate of music. So there's a few more vans here. I'll show you. I've also had some good feedback on the P-lot, just telling me silly little things on how to do it and how to check for things, so I'll wait till I'm back in the UK and I've got a bit more patience to have a go at these things. Now Becky's had a little nap because she was a little bit drunk. We're going to head back into the town because it's music time, so I'm hoping there'll be music on tonight anyway. I've just emptied the toilet, and here it's funny because it's not like a toilet that you empty into, or like the typical sort of thing. It's like a tube, so you have to learn your angles to make sure you get all the excess out of your Elson toilet, so just bear that in mind. Quite good fun. It's like maths really at school. Learn your angles and then you should get everything out. So let's head back into the towards the beachfront and find out what's going on. Plus we're going to find a restaurant, I think, aren't we? Have some yum yum time. Yum yum? Yum yum?
Yum.
Yum yum time. You ready for dinner time?
Yeah!
Beautiful evening, and we've managed to get back to the bar that we were in earlier, to Becky's Joy, so we're going to get some food here, and there's all bands up and down the whole street, so we have to be able to listen to some excellent music. Hey! Headed back to the funfair ride. There's music everywhere tonight, so see this, and then we're going to head down and try and see if the main stage band's up and running, because that looked pretty epic earlier. That lady on that ride, she just kept giving the kids free rides. I've never known anything like it. Usually it costs you an absolute fortune. She just kept giving them, oh, you want to go again? It was like, I even went to pay, she was like, no, it's fine. So thank you so much. If you watch this video, we are so grateful. I'm sure you won't, but you might do. So big thank you. The boys had the best time. We're back now. The party's still going on. I can hear it. It's about 11:30 here. Just put everything away. Got the back windows open with the nets on. time to get some sleep, so we'll see you in the morning. Time to leave this camping car park that has served a very good purpose. Isn't that funny how when we first got here, Becky was dreading it because it looked a bit of a dive. And I know you should never judge book by its cover. I didn't. I quite enjoyed the fact that it was a bit of a rough looking site. My only feedback here is, this is the camping car park, is this, there is other feedback, as the pitches are quite overgrown at the back, so you are wading through like foot high things, plants and vegetation, when you go to the back of the motorhome, which is frustrating. Plus feedback for people who are staying, it can be quite noisy. One, because you've got the recycling centre opposite, it doesn't smell or anything. Two, because there's a main road, subject where you park, right behind you, so you do get traffic quite early. But that doesn't bother us. Like, we're heavy sleepers, and you know, we're used to being woken up because of the kids. So all in all, it's a good location with a nice walk in. I purposely chose this one because it was relatively empty, and two, because it looked like there was stuff nearby. And do you know what, it paid. We had the best couple of days. Beach sitting, music festivals, you know, all four. I'll put the actual price on the screen right now because I keep quoting 12 euros, 16 euros. The actual price of our total stay, which is so far 2.5. We got here at 6, so 6 yesterday was a day. Is that right? Yeah, and so the 6th the next day. So this would be our, if we stayed again tonight, it'd be our 3rd night here, yeah? Is that right? Yeah. So I'll put the actual price on the screen, what we paid for staying here, with hookup, with access to Elson, with water, grey waste dump, and there's obviously recycling bins at the front. It's on the screen anyway. So we're going to head to Marseille and Plage now, because we're going to our #1 campsite, which is Beach Garden. And if you look at last year's videos, we stayed on a beach-facing pitch on the Med, and I know a few of you have been there or going there on our recommendation. So I hope the people who've come back and said they loved it, great, and the people who are going, I hope you have the best time. We might even see you there. So let's get to Beach Garden. So that's us ready to leave, sleeping in what Becky would describe as the dodgiest looking camping car park. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, press that subscribe button, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified of our up and coming content. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what comes up next.